Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Bear Brown. Thanks for coming to my garden channel. And today I'm going to show you how I sow my watermelon seeds. Watermelons are my favorite fruit. And I like to grow a lot of different types of watermelons. And this year I am going to try to do something that I've never done before or never able to do. I'm going to try to grow a square watermelon. I may even try to grow a watermelon that is molded into the shape of a heart. So stick around for that in the next couple of months, and let's see if I can get it done. All right, now the watermelons that I'm going to grow now that I'm going to sow my seeds are Crimson Sweet. Last year I had a lot of success. The Crimson Sweets, they taste great. So I'm gonna grow more of those this time. The Black Diamond, I'm thinking this is the one I'm going to try to grow with the mold either in a heart or the shape of a square. All right, now Tender Sweets, I grew a couple of these last year and they got massive. So I want to try to see if I can do the same thing as I did last year because I didn't grow that many of them. So I'm probably only going to grow about 4 or 5. And the Giants, the Carolina Cross. So I'm gonna try to see how big I can get this watermelon this year. All right, so what I'm going to do, and I have some of my watermelon seeds from last year. I grew like a watermelon that was 38 pounds, Crimson Sweet. So all I need now is my little pencil, and I'm gonna go a ½ inch. I don't wanna go too deep because these seeds are pretty big. Well, the other watermelon seeds. So I want to make sure I don't go so deep because that could be a bad mistake. And I want to make sure that they germinate. So all I'm doing is going down ½ inch. And what I'm doing is I'm making 2 holes because for most of these, I'm going to put in 2 seeds just to make sure that I have a good germination because I don't want to have a lot of empty trays. So if the ones that I don't have that many seeds for, like the Carolina Cross, I'm probably just gonna put 1 in each cell, but normally I try to stick with 2. All right, and either you can keep both of them in the heel when you go to plant outside, or you can just go ahead and just take the strongest seedling, and I do that most of the time, but I may try to mix it up a little. All right, so I'm almost finished, and I made sure that I didn't start these too early. There's another tip: when you're growing watermelons, you want to make sure that you start your seeds indoors if you're going to do so 3 to 4 weeks before your last frost. I normally like to wait about 3 weeks because I did that last year and my plants just kept growing and growing and growing and I was getting nervous. So I waited for 3 weeks this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a handful of these and I'm just gonna drop them in the hole that I created. And like I said, I'm just gonna take the best ones of each cell. And the other thing that I'm gonna do after I finish, I'm not gonna water over top because I kind of did that a couple weeks ago with my onion plants, and that didn't turn out so well. I still had some onions that I already put outside, but I'm gonna stick with watering from the bottom, so to make sure I don't have any disease or anything else. And I'm gonna have a big area for my watermelon plants because I like them so much. Hopefully I'll have a good strong crop, but I just wanted to make sure I get it in. probably need to put on my glasses so I can see, but I don't know where they are just right now. So I say, hey, I got to get it in. And I normally like to try to keep my seeds with the tip pointing down, because that's normally how the seeds, the starts come out. So I'm trying to help my plants the best way as possible. So I'm gonna get that in, and if it's not too late, which it shouldn't be, you should get you some watermelon seeds and come on and grow with me, and then we can do this together. Trade our stories, our successes, even our failures. All right, I got one more row. I told you I was gonna get these crimson sweets in. If you never had a crimson sweet, you must try it. Either go to the store, buy it, go get you some seeds and plant it, and you're gonna love it. All right, I'm almost finished with the not the Carolina sweet, well, crimson sweets. All right, so I'm gonna put that up in here. And the other thing that you want to think about doing is getting like the craft sticks or the popsicle sticks, so that you'll know what cells have the crimson sweets or whatever you decide to plant. So I don't have that right now. So what I did, I made sure I counted my rows, and I'll label them with the tape on the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are crimson sweets. The next one is going to be the black diamond. Yep. Go ahead and get this out. And like I said, the black diamond, I'm going to try to grow these into the shapes of let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to grow these into the shapes of a cube. That'll be pretty cool. I tried it before with a cinder block, and that didn't come out. I did that a couple years ago, but I looked online. They have the mold, which makes it a lot easier, because I was gonna go ahead and get another cinder block, which I have some outside, and let them grow into the cinder block, and then take a hammer and go whoosh. If you hit it too hard, it's not gonna go right. So that's kind of what happened the last time I did that. All right, so I have that. So let me check my little cheat sheet. Tender orange, that's gonna be next. Go ahead and get these bad boys out. All right, so put that point down. And I'm almost getting ready to water from the bottom. But I gotta make sure that I got all of these closed up first. And one thing you wanna think about when you're getting ready to put these in your grow station, after they come up, you wanna make sure that you have the light just on top of your trays, because if you don't, you're gonna have long, leggy seedlings, and that's not gonna turn out. It's not gonna turn out right. So you want to make sure that you have the grow lights just right over it. I made that mistake too a long time ago. All right, so, and if you're worried about germination, you can get a heat mat to put on the bottom of your trays. But I shouldn't have to worry about that so much, because we keep it kind of nice and toasty, even in the springtime, because I don't like it being real cold. All right, so got that. Carolina cross. See how big I can get it. I'm just gonna go back over the holes and make sure I got it the way I want it. And this growing medium that I'm using is called Happy Frog. This is the first time I tried it out. It works pretty well because it's expensive though, so I may not stick with it, but you never know. We'll see. I have my tomato plants growing. They're growing insane. All right, so that's basically it. So the only thing I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pop out a cell, and then I'm gonna water from the bottom, and then I can tell once it gets heavy that I can pour the rest of the water out. So I'll probably let it stay in the water for maybe 25-30 minutes, and then go ahead and dump that excess out. And one other thing I normally do before I let you go is that if I'm still worried about my seeds and everything, the tops getting fungus, I will take some what's that, cinnamon, and I'll put cinnamon on each cell, and so when the plants come up, I still have the cinnamon all the way around. And it's pretty hard to grow fungus when you have it covered in cinnamon. So that's one other tip you can use, and you can not only use this for your watermelons, but you can use it for anything else that you grow. So just sprinkle your cinnamon all across the cells, and you shouldn't have to worry about any type of a fungus attacking your starts. All right, so this is gonna wrap up the video for today, but make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell, especially to see if I'm going to be able to make it happen later on this summer with growing my watermelons in the molds, so I can have a square watermelon or a heart-shaped watermelon or whatever type shape I'm going to try for this year. All right, so take care, and I hope that you're gonna join me in growing watermelon because it tastes so good. All right, talk to you later. Bye.